Good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are YouTube. One of the things that I noticed recently watching YouTube videos is there's a kind of a lack of good videos on how to use crimp connectors properly. And the situation's come up where we have got a requirement to replace our full throttle activation switch on the race bike. One of the connectors is a bit loose and the switch has proven a bit unreliable recently. And we have been using these crimp connectors. They're crimped down correctly, they've been installed correctly, the crimp is in line with the item, that's fine. But what we decided to do to remove any possibility of a bad connection, because one was a bit loose, was to take our new switch and solder a tail onto it and then put a connector of a higher quality. We're using what's called a super seal connector here, and that's what it is. You've seen these in vehicles before. They're weatherproof, they give a good connection. And really this is just going through why you need to use a good quality crimp tool with a connector like this rather than simply using one of the type that just flatten them off. So as you look at these connectors, you can see here there's two sections to it. Now the insulation goes in and is caught by this first section, so I'll turn this on the side to see it, and then the copper is caught by that second section. So you want to get your strip about right because it wants to go in. And by using a tool with the right type of anvil, this is going to look really awkward because I'm left-handed, so everything's going to be upside down, back to front, and looking strange. But we're going in. This tool has a shape in there that pins it and a curve there. So this connector is going to go in this way up. I'm just going to click it into the first stop. I'm then taking my end with my nicely twisted ends. And I'm going to release that because I've got it in the wrong part of the connector. And then we're going to go in. Now, this tool's only going to do the first part of this connector because this is for the smaller ones typically. But it'll allow us then just to team this over. So as we put it in, it features a very definite stop and releases. And what you'll see is that didn't work at all because I used the wrong anvil because I'm an idiot. So as you can see, we've got our nice twisted end, and we're going to put into the anvil. We've got to just tweak it a tiny bit because this is at the limit of what this tool does. And it goes in. It will just start to reach it, and the alignment's very important. And it will just click up to the first click. And we're just putting this in here, all the way in, and then we're going to give it one firm attempt. Now when we look at how this has crimped, you'll see what we have is this perfect focus figure of 8 shape here and a figure of 8 shape where it's gripping. So this one's gripping the insulation, that one's gripping the cropper, and that is properly crimped in. That is how you want to make your connections. And then you repeat this with the second pin, and that is going to then click into this body. These silicone ones go down. Let's do that now. But I've got it the right way up. You hear that click, that's in. Same on this one. It's going to go in. And again, it will only go in the right way. And listen for the click. One way up. If it's not going in, turn it over. Listen for the click. Sometimes it's a bit awkward. That one's gone through. I can't pull it out. So you can see both pins are in there. I can now push these weather seals in, and these will go all the way in. Might need a bit of persuasion. And we're going to do the same thing on the loom side, and that gives us our fully IP rated super seal connector. I've never found an exact answer. I've always put the silicone seals in this way round. Doesn't matter on our race bike application because water ingress isn't an issue. I've seen some people put them in the other way round. I don't know which way OEMs put them in, but that is our finished, properly crimped, properly connected connector. Hope you found that video useful. If you like these videos, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.